If you're looking to upgrade your audio for streaming, gaming, Zoom calls, or online classes, stick around as we take a look at a very nice new microphone offering from Maono. Hi, and welcome to the Gadget Talk channel, where we do reviews and how to's on a variety of electronic gadgets that catch my eye. If you find this video helpful, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Gadget Talk channel. I really appreciate it. In this video, we'll take an in-depth look at the Maono DM30 USB condenser microphone. I've reviewed other Maono products on the channel and was pleased when they reached out to see if I would like to take a look at this mic that was released in August of 2022. As always, you'll get my honest opinion. Now, as we work through the video, the majority of the video will be done with the Maono DM30 as the primary audio source. We'll change the audio source when we get into handling the microphone so you don't have to listen to all that noise. To get started, I find there are three features of this device that I find very interesting. Besides its all-metal construction, it has some really fun LED lights on the bottom that you can vary as you wish. These are controllable either via computer software or from the buttons on the bottom of the mic. If you're a streamer, this can add a bit of whimsy to your stream. Of course, you can also turn them off. Next, as I alluded to a second ago, the mic can be controlled with the downloadable Maono Link software. Besides controlling the LEDs, the app includes additional settings, including a couple of EQ presets, some tone controls, as well as gain controls. The LED and gain controls are available on the mic itself too, but the tone and EQ control options are only available on the program. And last for this little preview, the mic base can be unscrewed, allowing you to connect the mic to a boom arm mount to position the mic more as a studio rather than a desktop microphone. Let's take a look at what comes in the box and how this little thing works. Okay, so here's the box that the Maono DM30 comes in. It was all well packed and it was all put together. As you can see, the microphone is pictured there on the box, and that's exactly how it was in the box. It comes with a cable and an instruction manual. So let's take a look at the rest of the things. So in the accessory box is this rather lengthy USB cable. It's got a USB-C on a little right angle on this side, as you can see, and then it's got a USB-A on this, and it's a kind of clever little adapter. If you're using a computer that has a external USB-C, you can plug it in directly on the go connector on a phone, that kind of thing. Or if you've got the A-style USB, you can just plug it in and then it's connected, so it's not going to get lost. So that's the cable that's going to collect the sound from the microphone and power the microphone. Let's look at the microphone itself now. So the microphone itself, as I said, comes out of the box fully assembled. It's connected to the stand. This can be tightened so you can change the angle of the microphone so that the microphone capsule, which is behind this grill, and where there's a little bit of foam, it looks like, for some pop or plosive protection, is right here. And then the bottom of the microphone will unscrew. And that will allow you to connect it to either, a boom mic stand or a more traditional mic stand if you wanted to use this as a studio mic instead of a desktop mic. And then the bottom of the mic has got these little rubber or silicone pads here at the bottom that really do keep it from moving around and provide a little bit of sound protection from the surface that the mic is standing on. The back of the mic has got the serial number and barcode and various certifications labeled, so it's easy to tell what's the front and what's the back of the mic. The front has got the controls, and you want to be able to speak directly into the mic to get the best sound results, as it's a cardioid pattern which tends to cancel noise from behind the mic and to the sides to an extent. So it's got that heart-shaped pickup pattern. Well, let's plug the mic in, get it powered on so that you can see how some of these controls work. Okay, so I've got the microphone plugged in to a USB on my computer, and so you can see the lights are on. I've got it set in the varying rainbow kind of style for the LEDs here at the bottom of the microphone, and then the button provides a couple of important controls. Here the little microphone LED is lit, which means that this button is controlling the microphone's gain, and so you turn up the gain going this way, the same as we'll do when we move the slider on the software, and then you can turn the gain down this way. And then if you want to mute the microphone, just a quick press on the mic will turn that to red, and now the mic's not picking up any sound. A quick press again, and the mic comes back. Now, the other function for this control knob is a long press, which will give you control over the volume in headsets if you are monitoring your sound using the headset jack on the bottom of the microphone that I'll show you in just a moment. So a long press, and now you can see that under that little icon of the headset there's a blue light eliminated, and now this is a volume control for the headset instead of gain control for the microphone. Again, a long press, the little blue light is out, and now the button is controlling the gain for the microphone itself. Now let's flip this upside down and look at a couple of the controls on the bottom of the microphone. So you can see here that the LEDs are going. I've got the USB-C plugged in there in the USB port. And so here's the plug for your headphones, and it's a 3.5 millimeter plug that will have its volume controlled by the knob, as I just showed you. And then here we can make changes to the LEDs. So a quick press will turn them off from the rainbow setting, and then another press, we've got red, yellow, green, deeper green, blue, a darker blue, purple, and then we're back to the rainbow setting where things kind of rotate among the LEDs there at the bottom. And so again, if you're streaming, or if you just like a little bit of whimsy in your life, you can have these LEDs on to make you happy. So that's the LED function here on the bottom of the microphone. So again, as I mentioned in the intro, the microphone is all metal. It has a good sense to it. The base is heavy for its size. There's a nice firm mounting arm here, and then the mic can come off completely using this knob should you choose to. But working in front of your computer at your computer desk, doing a Zoom call or doing some online classes, the mic is fairly unobtrusive. It doesn't sit too tall, so it's not going to dominate the picture of you in that Zoom call, but it will improve the audio quite a lot. So that's a quick overview of the mic itself. So let's jump into the application and see what that looks like. So here you can see the Maono Link program running, and you can see that it's got the left-hand side is the standard controls, and then the advanced controls are on the right-hand side of the display. Let's jump into the display and look and listen to some of those inputs and outputs. So we'll start over here with the standard side of the display, and you can see that the little green lights are moving as I'm talking here into the Maono microphone, the D30. The gain control is right here, and so I can up the gain on this as I want. I've got it up here to 98. It's starting to peak out a little bit there, so I'm going to back it down here, yeah, to the mid 80s. Here I can change the headphone volume if I'm monitoring, and if I have the headphones plugged into the bottom of the microphone itself, and it works the same way. Here are some tone controls, and so this is kind of interesting. So let's see what we can get in terms of tone and see if we can hear those here. So let's start with the deep. This is the deep tone control in the Maono Link software. This is the natural control in the Maono Link software, the natural tone setting. This is the bright. This is the bright control for the Maono tone setting, and we'll see if we can hear any difference in that. And this last one is just legacy, which I think is just kind of what you're getting from the microphone without any adjustments. Now, the RGB can be turned on and off here. The brightness adjustments for the LEDs, and then the various colors to include the rotating color here at the bottom of the microphone, which is this choice right here. Now let's go over to advanced for real quick. So over here we can see the same movement here with the green marks. We can up the gain the same as we did over there. So these two controls are the same as on the left-hand side of the screen. Both of these have a mute control where we can press the mute button there and just mute the microphone itself. And then now we've got these EQs, and so we've got, no EQ, we've got a high pass filter. Here we've got presence filter, or kind of a notch filter, and then we've got here the combination of the EQ and the presence or notch filter that we've got going on here. So these would be used to eliminate low frequency things like your computer's fan and that kind of thing, maybe air conditioning going in the room. There's a limiter and compressor controls here. I've got those both set, and those are concepts that take a little bit of explanation that I'm not going to go into here, but it's nice that they have the limiter and the compressor controls here available in the Maono Link software. So that's just a quick look at the software. I'm recording using OBS with a Sony Handycam outputting HDMI into a little HDMI dongle style USB converter. What you're hearing is the mic output with the various settings from the Maono Link software. Okay, so what did you think? Personally, I felt that the sound quality, the mic's build quality, and adjustability from the Maono Link software has this little mic punching way above its weight. At about $40 US, it's well worth the money in my opinion. Keep in mind that this is a USB condenser mic, so the sound will be different from a more expensive 48-volt phantom powered condenser microphone. However, for many of us, that level of fidelity just isn't necessary. If you want or need to up your audio game for your stream, your Zoom calls for work, or online classes, the Maono DM30 is something you need to check out. As I mentioned before, Maono sent me the mic for this review. Since it turned out that I really like it, let me add some info Maono asked me to include. They tell me that the Maono means vision in Kiswahili, which is an East African language. Their products are sold in 153 countries worldwide, and their goal is to become a leading internet audio brand. I'll link some Maono social media links in the description below, along with my affiliate link if you decide to try out this nice little mic. As always, please subscribe to the Gadget Talk channel and click the bell icon to be notified when I post new videos. Join me over here to see my review of the Maono 2.4 gig wireless mic. This was an early production product that they gave me, and they took my advice and added a lav mic to the kit. As always, thanks for watching.